Welcome, dear friends. My salutations to you, gratitudes to you, congrats to you, best wishes and prayers that day by day through Geetha, your wisdom is growing, and with your own commitments, you are applying that wisdom till it becomes habit, with which not only you are able to conceive greater, grander, nobler goals, but we are putting sufficient efforts even to achieve them. Thus, our request is, our idea is, each of you become an ideal person for others to follow. And what they follow in you is your secrets of successes. And where you have learned them are through Bhagavad Gita. May Bhagavad Gita become others to every one of us, like it made Arjuna to come out of all inner and outer commotions and made him achieve successes. May it help us also. If Gita ji has helped Arjuna, it can help us also. Thing is, as Arjuna heard, understood, and practiced, so too, if we can do, Gita ji will help us also. It's a great, great textbook to be loved, respected, and studied, thoroughly understood, and implemented. I'm sure you are all on that path. And while doing so, there is a little work, hard work, efforts. So what? We will go on doing it. हमें क्या है? डरना थोड़ी है, हम तो करते जाएंगे. मेहनत करेंगे तभी फल मिलेगा. Thank you. Now today also, like every day, the three topics. One is Mangala Shlokam. Today is Guru Mangala Shlokam. Then a common sense thought and the Gita. Now Gita Gana from yesterday, today, next four shlokas I think. There are a lot of heavy dose. Little beautiful. They test your wisdom, whether you have or not. And if you don't have, they will give you the wisdom. In this today's shloka, the wisdom is of how doing and achieving so many things, yet not tired, not losing inspiration, not getting bored, not getting perturbed, even if sometimes the less success comes. What are the attitudes we have to have? What are the adjustments we have to make inside? What are the preparations we have to have in our understanding? The three principles are told. If these three attitudes we have, lots of things happen through us, but we are not tired or bored or running away or frustrated. Excellent are these shlokas. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, day after. So yesterday we saw Yasya Sarve Samarambhaha Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha Jnanagni Dagdha Karmanum Tamaho Panditam Mudaha. We have tried to explain to you spiritually also, and as a youth what lesson you have to learn from it. Today also little spiritual I'll discuss, not much, but mainly what is the logic behind these 3 points Bhagavan told us to learn or adopt. We'll try to see little of it. Okay, let us start the day. Om. Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Three Mangala shlokas we chanted. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdhaye Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. See, Mangalam Sri Kurukshetra Ranakshoni Viharine Parthasarathi Rupaya Geetacharyaya Mangalam. Yesterday, Shri Kantaya Kalyana Nidhaye Nidhayerthinam Srimad Venkatanathaya Srinivasaya Mangalam. Today, Guru Mangala Shloka. Simple. It is like Sri Rama only. That is Mangalam Mangalam Kausalendraya Maniya Gunabdhaye. Here Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Gunatmane. Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Gunatmane. There it is Chakravarti Tanujaya. Here it is Sarvaloka Sharanyaya. Then there Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Here it is Sadhurupaya Mangalam. So Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Gunatmane. Sarvaloka Saranyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. That is what. Mangalam Gurudevaya. Salutations and all worships to Guru to give him that Mangalata Prasannata. Who is the Mahaniya Gunatmane? The one who is about again like Rama of great qualities. That the Guru forgives us, that the Guru takes us into fold, that the Guru trains us from the scratch. Thus the Guru sees to it that we achieve great successes and never claims any result of it, nor he feels jealous. And with all the thing given to us, he never binds us with any expectation, and he gives us full freedom. How many Mahaniya Gunas are there in the Guru if you really count? Therefore, Mangalam Gurudevaya. Let there be auspicious worship of my Guru. May he be also kind towards me. Mahaniya Gunatmane is the Atma of so many great gunas. And then Sarvaloka Sharanyaya. He doesn't have any biasness. Whoever comes to him, he will help him with the knowledge. He has no any of the biasness. Like electricity. Anybody uses, it will be useful. It has no biasness. Anybody puts finger, it will burn him. It has no biasness. So to the Newton, when you jump from 10th floor, anybody, it has no biasness, it will pull anyone. Examples like that, Maje wale. So to Guru is such one, caste, creed, religion, gender, you will not see that mandatory background or your own position in society. Aha! Are you Jignasu? You want to know the self or truth or reality or knowledge? You come to me, I will give. Like that, Mahaniya Gunatmane, Sarvaloka Sharanyaya. He is Sharanya for all Loka. Local people, everybody in whatever the dukkha they have, they can go to Guru. Guru will give intelligent knowledge, he will give. Scriptural knowledge, he will give. Knowledge of the truth, he will give. He will give the devotional knowledge. He will recommend to the God, telling the God to forgive us or save us. In this way, Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. There is no asadhutva of the selfishness or arrogance or greed, even in little, even in dream, even once also. That is the sadhurupata of the Guru. To him, our Mangala Rupa, all Prarthanas, Upasanas, may that Guru also bless us with the best of wisdom for our outer and inner success. Okay? Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Gunatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. Let us chant 11 times. Add 97, make it 108. Then 1080 minimum is your target. If you can do 10,800, great. If you can do 1,08,000 और भी बढ़िया. गुरुओं का मंत्र अच्छे होते हैं हमेशा. ठीक है. स्टार्ट 11 टाइम. ओम श्री गुरु अनुग्रहेण सकल विद्या प्राप्ति द्वारा भुक्ति मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थम श्री गुरुमंगल श्लोक से पारायण वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम स्टार्ट. ओम मंगलम गुरुदेवाय महनीय गुणात्मने सर्वलोक शरण्याय साधुरूपाय मंगलम. 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 What a beautiful chanting. क्या डिफिकल्ट थोड़ी है, 2-4 बार पढ़ो, आ जाता है वो। एंड कीप ऑन चैंटिंग, लेट us through these chantings be always in tune with the divine. Let us invoke the divine grace, because the goals we have to achieve, the problems we have to face, the obstacles we have to conquer are so many. Without divine grace we cannot do that. Our effort and divine grace and others help. When we are with divine grace doing our best, others will definitely come and help us together, becoming synergy. The God, the Guru, the God, and you and me, we can really achieve the great things. Therefore, the shlokas, the chanting, the prayers, the invocations of the grace of the Lord in different forms. Thank you. Now, today's common sense thought. I don't know, I don't remember how many times it is shared with you. Maybe again, fifth time or sixth time, you must be doing. Common sense thought. What is that today's common thought, which is very familiar, is don't have bad company, which destroys you. Have good company, or else leave. But on the name of company, don't have bad company and destroy yourself. That's for what is bad company, which destroys you. Means right from not allowing to set a noble goal up to not allowing even to allowing you to live like a common human being also. Those who misguide you, those who totally spoil, destroy you, that is bad company. Let us not have at all bad company. Have only good company. Who helps you in setting the goal, who loves you, who inspires you in that goal. He helps whatever the way you can reach the goal. Therefore, he is called as good company. The one who helps us in morals, ethics, the one who introduces us to culture and tradition, the one who takes us to the Lord or divine, the one who consoles us when you have difficulties with patience and love. He helps us out. They're all good people. Have that company. Not those themselves are ignorant. They are lost in the worldly negative things, and you made them your company, and they are innocently induce badness to you. देन देखते देखते जीवन सत्यानाश हो जाएगा. अवॉइड बैड कंपनी कम वाट में and adopt the good company whatever it costs, mainly of the people. This is a big thing, because maximum time you spend with friends only. Therefore, your distraction or construction depends on your friends. Therefore, be choosy. Much before confirming this or that as friends, have all this clarity and criteria. Then have good company only, good people only as friends, not the bad who demoralize you, who take you on the right, wrong path from the right path. चॉइस अपना है. फिर बाद में कि मेरे दोस्त ने कहा इससे मेरा ऐसा हो गया, व्हाट विल यू डू? यू टेल एक्सक्यूज, यू ब्लेम ऑन फ्रेंड. नोबडी इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू. हो गया. No, with my friends, I went on playing or going to this and that. I did not study properly. Now the exams have come. मैंने एग्जाम लिख दी, देखो फेल हो गया. It was because of my friends that I didn't study and I failed. By blaming them, you are not going to pass. You have to be intelligent in advance. बेवकूफ मत बनो. What is बेवकूफ बनना? Having bad company and suffering defeats and failures and blaming someone else. On the other hand, good company. Those are noble, those are inspired, those are hardworking, those are always ambitious, those who don't have any iota of negative qualities in them. ऐसे good लोग हैं अभी भी. Even in Kaliyuga, in our own friend circle, in our own relative circle, such people are there. उनको मिलना मुश्किल है तो भी मिलो. Cost लगता है फिर भी पे करो. You have to lose your ego, and even then it is worthy to have good friends. Don't have bad company is today's thought. Have good company by all costs. बैड कंपनी को कुछ भी देकर छुड़ा दो. गुड कंपनी को कुछ भी देकर पकड़ के रखना. Again, I am saying bad are those who don't allow us to set the goal, those who take in wrong directions. Finally, they see to it that we are destroyed. When they see we are destroyed, they, as if their work is accomplished, they go. हो गया करके let me सत्यानाश करो और एक को करके he goes somewhere else. That's bad. Good company is this with you, loves you, is difficulties में help करता है. More important is he is morally, ethically supporting you, saying ऐसा जीना करके positive चीजें, and if possible he is guiding in your career life, most importantly spiritually. That is a good company. Now, $1,000,000 important in this is what? कि just like don't have and yield to bad company, and by all efforts get good company and get inspired. as we said, equally important, more important than is what? You also don't become bad company to others. This is more important. You also should not become bad company to others. That anybody comes you are misguiding them, you are telling lies to them, you are giving all ideas by which is destroyed. ऐसा वाला अपने तरफ से भी नहीं करना. Don't become a bad company to others, discouraging others, demotivating others, humiliating others, insulting others. These are very bad. That's why we become human repellents and everybody runs away from us. Become a good company to others. The moment any comes, first give a smile, then welcome, then give them importance, ask them to tell what they have come for. Then see in that what is to be listened, what is to be understood, what is to be reciprocated, what action has to be taken. In all the wisdom, properly do it. This is how you also become good company to others, not the anybody comes to me should never become miserable, should become happy, get the best of the information, inspiration, or resources. That's how the attitude should be. Whereas कोई आएगा ना उसको कुछ ना कुछ अवश्य फायदा होना चाहिए पॉजिटिव वाला. So don't have bad company and destroy yourself. Have good company and grow. So to don't give bad company to destroy others, but give good company so that they grow in life. Be aware of it. This is a common sense thought today. Knowing that this fellow is destroying me, still you going behind his common sense nahi hai. Knowing that this person helps to me, yet you are not paying your attention or your friendship to him, then that also you lack common sense. In the same way, everybody is running away from you because you are a bad company to them, still not learning and continuing to be bad only is, to others is called a bad company. Knowing that if I am loving, kind to others, others become my friend, I can be a good company to them. इसको नहीं जानता है, जानकर भी नहीं करता है. So then again, yes. Himself also give bad, not give bad company, give good company to others. And this is the whole world क्या है ना contagious है. मैं आपको देखते रहता हूँ दोस्त के रूप में, आप में जो होता है वही मैं करता रहता हूँ, फिर I'll become you. So too somebody looks at me, we already saw in third chapter. यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तदेवेतरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तदनुवर्तते. गीता याद है तो. People are watching you, therefore you will be good company to them, not the bad. So to be alert in the world, not to have bad company who demoralize you, remove the values from you, take away the goals from you, and make you waste all your resources, time, life, etc. 90% of the youth are destroyed by bad company only. Usually. 10% only destroyed by their own wrong efforts. बाकी तो bad company. हमेशा avoid. So to 90% of successful person have succeeded because of good company. They have succeeded because of good company. 90% of them. 10% is their effort. Like that. Okay? Common sense thought we have seen. Now simple thought of Geetha today. Shloka number मेरे ख्याल में 20 होगा आज. Okay. Yesterday's Yes Survey Samaramba I told you. Today, 3 attitudes are told. 3 preparation, 3 plannings, 3 thoughts to implement. With which what happens? You do everything, you achieve everything, yet you don't claim the doership or achievership. Now, therefore, you are not creating an impressions in you, nor you are adding to your karma samskara. Thus, you are not becoming disqualified for jnana. See, this topic is what? Through jnana, do the karma sannyasa. After that, remain the calm and quieted mind level. That calm, quiet mind you learn, use for the tattva jnana for your moksha. That's the 5th chapter for sadhakas. ज्ञान में कर्म का संन्यास करते हुए शांत रहकर परमात्मा का ज्ञान पाकर परमात्मा को पाने के प्रयत्न. That is the 4th chapter. साधकास के लिए. Same thing. Other than Paramatma, for us it's a goal. Whatever the goal, noble one we have chosen, for us the goal is Paramatma, for them Paramatma is the goal. There's a difference. 3 attitudes, having which you do lot, achieve, yet don't become egoistic. You do the ज्ञान को, ज्ञान में कर्म को संन्यास करने वाला कैसे बनना. For you and I also, lot of work we are doing with wisdom, yet we are not perturbed or disturbed. That is how I gave the title. Three pointers or tips or ideas or attitudes by which work a lot, achieve a lot, yet you are not tired or bored or exhausted, nor you are misguided or disturbed, depressed. Wonderful are these shlokas. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. If only you have that ability, if you are that matured enough. If we are like animal with the senses in the world indulgent, not available for wisdom at the intellect level, मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? Not only me, neither Vyasa Bhagavan or Geetha Mata nor Lord Krishna can do anything or any guru. Okay, now I'll read the words, then chanting 5 times, repeat again together, then see the literal meaning, indicated meaning. So the shloka is Tyaktva karma phala sangam nitya trupto nirashrayah कर्मणि अभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किंचित करोति सः त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासंगम एक हो गया नित्य तृप्तः सेकंड निराश्रय थर्ड कर्मणि अभिप्रवृत्तः he may be doing lot of activities keeping the goal in mind. Worldly goal, not goal for selfishness for everybody. Then such a person, karmani avipravritti, naiva kinchit karoti saha. He doesn't become the doer of that action in as much doership and enjoyership are attached to him. It's a very sublime shlokas. I am trying to tell you in a simple form. For a Adhyatmika sadhakas, this shloka I deal for 3 hours. Every word explained and its consequences explained, the contrary thing explained, how to protect oneself from those conflicting contrary things. This is like a thesis we talk on each shloka, dissecting it, scanning it, x-raying it, biopsying it, autopsying it, bypassing it. उसको इतना पढ़ पढ़ के समझाते उसके इतने अंतरार्थों को. For and you and me, little enough. So let us do the chanting, let us see the meaning, let us try to catch it. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीगीता शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरुशरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम. ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः ज्ञानकर्मसन्न्यासयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच विंशतितमः श्लोकः 20. Treat once, chant repeat and together. त्यक् श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किंचित् करोति सः नैव किंचित् करोति सः. अगेन त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किंचित् करोति सः नैव किंचित् करोति सः. टुगेदर त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किंचित् करोति सः. If you are little spiritual and if you have little of knowledge, if you are little interested in Geetha, if you can take out some time and dwell on the shlokas, I tell you, Baba, जितना ज्ञान, जितनी समझदारी, जितना entertainment, जितना protecting knowledge, learning learnt from Geetha, from nowhere you can find it. Every shloka is so clear, so gem, so beautiful in guiding your and my intellects. For right thinking, right understanding, right decision, right action, right results. Not an ordinary text. Krishna at that time was in such a glorious form. He says later on, I myself cannot come to that form. Arjuna, at that time something peculiar happened even in me that I could give you the essence of all Upanishads in such a beautiful way. Even I can't repeat it. Genius are not repeated, great acts are not repeated. When Arjuna asked later on, he said, I can't, but Arjuna says, फिर क्या करूं मैं भी भूल गया, फिर से spite करके सब अनुगीता he gives of 105 shlokas or so, but not as famous or tasty as the original Gita. Gita is so beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, now the sadhana meaning as well as same almost meaning of that shloka for us also. In the beginning only Bhagavan says, have these three types of attitudes or understandings. Followed by what to do, then what result comes and how we respond to that. He speaks in this way. What are the first three things? First, tyaktva karma phala sangam. Second, nitya truptaha. Third, nirashraya. बस ये तीनों करो. Such personality with these three vibrations, karmani avipravritta happy. He may be taking up so many activities and every activity has got so much to perform. He is doing all of that. Still, he naiva kinchit karoti saha. He is not a doer in as much the doer of ego and the result expectation and frustration or the creation of impressions. All this nonsense will not be in him. Naiva kinchit karoseha. He is not a doer in as much he is getting impressed by or influenced by the deed as well as the phala. जो कर्तृत्व से कर्म फल से लेपित होता है वो ज्ञान कर्म संन्यास योगी नहीं है. He is only adding more and more karma to him. So this shloka tells us three attitudes we have to maintain. Very careful, we have to be very conscious being youngsters to catch it, else you will get a misunderstanding of it. You will misunderstand Gita and then you leave it. Main point is karmani abhipravrittopi naiva kanchit karoti saha. He himself doing so much, but the burden of doing, tension of expecting result, all of them are not there. Hundreds of works he does, yet he is relaxed. The big people like Tatas and all, they might have studied Gita in earlier lives. In this life, they are just there to implement. Therefore, so many karma they do, and still they are not tired or bored or fatigued or exhausted or saying that, oh gare baba toba, अब नया नहीं काम करूंगा मैं. ऐसा नहीं होता उनका. What is the secret in those great people? To consistently perform in so many fields, so effectively for great successes, yet not feeling bored or bored of the activity or bored of the life. And also the frustration of results, wrong results or no results. How come they are able to manage? Only these three things. First is what? Tyaktva karma phala sangam. This I have to elaborate to you in 2-3 minutes. Listen carefully. Tyaktva, having given up, karma phala asanga. Not karma. Karma ko chodna nahi. Karma phala ke prati asanga nahi karna. Now I will just explain the thesis like this. Without having a goal or ambition or aim, can we work? बिना प्रयोजन का नहीं कर सकते. Therefore, you have to have a goal in front. Now, is that goal selfish or to be everybody? Because you are studying Gita, in this we are learning Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is done when you have the Yajna Bhavana. Yajna Bhavana is that in which we conceive those goals which are useful for everyone. Therefore, selfishness in the goal is already removed. We have chosen the goal which is in the interest of the world. Now, that goal is inspiring us to do. So, inspired by the goal, we have to put all the efforts. Now, be attentive. You have conceived a goal, you want to achieve it, it's not for you, it's for everybody. Inspired by that, you have planned, you have got the resources, you are putting efforts. Now remember, all these efforts are complete or not, deserving to get that result, etc. You cannot decide. Therefore, one side you have to aim and ambition of a higher goal. Second side, while performing, you should never have attachment to the phala. That ऐसा मैं चाहा ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं हुआ तो काम बुरा है या मैं नहीं करूंगा करके फ्रस्ट्रेट नहीं होना. त्यक्त्वा कर्म फल आसंगम. Insistence on a particular way of result, we should give it up. Why? Because they see कर्म फल के बिना तो inspired नहीं होते हैं. So instead of karma phala, we are calling it as an ambition. So the ambition is inspiring you to work. But even though it is selfless ambition, there also you feel that it should give success. Like you are running an old age home. It is not for you, for old people. But in that also you feel success na. Ki old people should come and they should take their rest and they should get the benefit of staying there. ऐसा आपको तो मन में होता है. But then it depends in that town. Every family that doesn't want to part with their parents, let us say, the children doesn't want to leave their parents, then your project will be failure. So should we suffer for that? That is the meaning of कर्म फल का आसंग छोड़ो. क्यों? क्योंकि फल जो आएगा, it depends on so many factors which are not in your control. बट इफ यू हैव आशंका कि ये फल मैं अपेक्षा करके यही फल मिले, इस तरह मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, सोचोगे वैसा वो नहीं मिलेगा, देन यू गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड देयर. Everywhere, let us take example of cooking. You want to make a good food for your somebody whom you love, your friend came. अब बना दिया खाना, तो उतना अच्छा जो उम्मीद किया नहीं आया. हम ना कर्म फलासक्ति करके blaming yourself that I didn't give good food to my friend and all. It won't fetch you anything. Why? The good food making is not only in your hands, no? Which ingredients you have used, what is the weather atmosphere there that time, which are the sabjis, masalas, kitne purane, kitne naye, tel kaisa, patila kaisa, gas kaisa. Are how many factors are in your control? Not everyone. I'm just giving an example. There were, though you have honestly worked for giving a good food, you could have not, you have not given because of this reason. But don't get frustrated. If you're frustrated means you had the asakti for the phala. No, it's a very intricate and subtle thing. हमको एक लक्ष्य बनाना है. Without karma, लक्ष्य cannot be achieved. So while trying to achieve the lakshya, you work. But if phala doesn't come, don't be frustrated. Because phala depends on so many unknown factors. The Lord is there, the total prarabdha is there, other beings are there. अब सिर्फ मेरे लिए ही होता है क्या सब कुछ? मैं एक ही हूँ क्या इस दुनिया में? ऐसी तो बात नहीं. So both for the sadhakas and for you and I also, I'll tell you some simultaneously I'm discussing Tyaktva karma phala sangha. Like you want to become a AS officer. That's a very noble goal because you can serve as an administrator. Then you have worked for it through the exams. Now you put your effort, but in that year, how many civil servants IAS are required? Where are the postings? Depending on that, the people who number of selections happen. Now in that your name is not there. मैं इतना मेहनत किया कलेक्टर बन के मेरे लिए थोड़ी है दुनिया सेवा के लिए मैं सोचा और मेरे को नहीं मिला. That frustration born out of फलाशक्ति should not come. In so IAS you might have got IPS ICS करो जो मिला. Therefore, karma never binds, karma phala never binds, karma phala asakti binds. You have to do the karma, every karma gives result. Result depends on how beautifully you have done the karma. If you have taken it satisfactorily and not allowed you to be caught up by the expected result, you are not suffering there. That's why the second one, Nitya Truptaha. Hare always be in the contentment. While performing, there is no contentment regarding the perfection in performance. But as the result comes, don't allow your mind to be imbalanced with the disappointment that the expected result did not come. Because that disappointment makes you demoralized. And that's what you say, यार मैं कितना मेहनत कर रहा हूँ फल नहीं हो रहा इसलिए छोड़ ही दूंगा. छोड़ने का आदत हमको छोड़ देना चाहिए. How do you do that? Doing the karma with a goal in the mind, even though such exact goal result has not come, you are not only not disappointed, but you are contented. Nitya truptaha. All the time in a contented mood. This work is coming, I am doing it to my best of ability. Whatever the result comes, it is given to everyone. I though am contented in my honest, genuine performance. Result depends on many factors, not only in my hands. I can't command it, but whatever comes, I'll take it with tutti contentment. This is the attitude. Throughout life, you don't maintain, neither you goal you have, even if you are goal, you don't work for it. Even if you work for it, you don't perfectly work. Because of non-perfect work, the result will not come. You are attached to the result, therefore you're disappointed. Disappointment makes you miserable. You get demoralized. You don't take up another activity to do. Slowly you start become pessimistic and you give up. You become a lazy, lethargic, irresponsible, dependent person on the society. Do you want to become like that? Okay, even the result spectacular comes. Give credit to so many factors. Just like the fail हुआ तो factors are many. So too when you are succeeded, facts are many. अरे आज का सब्जी अच्छा बना मानो, बोलो तेल अच्छा था, बढ़िया पतीला था, पर सिम में मैंने रखा. Today good that fresh vegetables came from the market and good quantity I offered. Everything is good today. Because of all of that things, the thing came out good. तो देखो that कर्म फल अच्छा भी हुआ तो क्रेडिट उनको देना, खुद नहीं लेना. नहीं हुआ तो भी डिसअपॉइंट नहीं होना, बट कीप ऑन वर्किंग वर्किंग वर्किंग. This is how a person goes on conceiving the goals required for the world, keeps on working. Whatever the result comes, he goes on giving. He is not allowing anything to disturb him, whether good or positive result. He is contented in whatever he does only, whatever he is supposed to do. That's called Nitya Truptaha. So they're very technical, sublime thoughts, they're all. Like Puja Adi Shankara Bhagavan. Throughout the country, so many times, by foot he walked and he established so many temples, matas, for the sake of Sanatan Dharma's revival. All that he did, but while doing that, he was already contented inside. Therefore, whatever the result, spectacular or not, he was happy because I have done my best from my side. Whatever result comes is Lord's wish that I accept it. All our Hindus used to live like this only. Now the rainy season is coming, I'll plow the land, remove the weeds, put the seeds, add the water and all that. When the result comes, it all depends. The Varsha ke Bhagavan acha hona chahiye. Then that you say, the sunlight also should be proper. More than that, the seeds should be of good quality, and that time the earth should also have the saram. तब जाकर अच्छा फसल होगा. बंदा जिन सब का केयर लेगा, इसके बावजूद भी कोई चीज अब हमको अपने हाथ के बिना है, कंट्रोल में नहीं है, तो then कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ तो whatever Lord gives that they take. They never had over expectations and get disappointed. That is the maturity. They study, they get due job, they are happy with the doing the job honestly, loyally. They just look for matches, equal match according to Kundali is checked, they marry and live happily. Then they pray to the God to give children, whichever the children come, they love them so much and take care. All the same time, there is no disappointment because of Phalasakti thwarted, nor there is any problem because they are all contented. Like I do my job of giving this lecture of Geetha. Tektva karma phala sangam. Not, I have the ambition that the Geetha should reach to maximum youth, so that their respect for Geetha grows and a permanent support they'll have in the hands for their outer inner success. Slowly a group will rise to request, demand whole government to make Geetha the national text, so that India and everybody will follow the teachings of Geetha Krishna for their own success. That is what is my ambition. And that's not an ignoble ambition, there's no selfishness in it. And then I'm doing my work. I try to learn English, I try to remember the shloka, its literal meaning, indicated meaning, what its sadhana aspect, how I can convey to the youth to inspire them. ये बड़ा मेहनत हो रहा है. It's not an ordinary thing. I have to remember shloka, connection, what I am talking, whom I am talking to. बहुत दिमाग में रखना पड़ता है. But when I speak it, whether you listen or not, when you get benefit or not, how can I command it? You may have a better speaker than me. You all always be already having the knowledge, or you may not be paripakva for that. Immature you may be. You may not speak. Hazaron reason होंगे because of which the phala as I expected may not come. Therefore, in advance I know this is my ambition inspiring me to go reach the goal. But that ambition remains only as ambition, not desire. Because if the ambition is not fulfilled, then the desire thwarted disappoints me. I don't want. I keep on trying only. I'm not disappointed. Why? They're not coming up the results. So too, if the result comes, result should inspire me to take up more goals, rather make me egoistic. That's called a tyaktva karma phalasang. And nitya truptaha. Every day, before starting only contented. One more day Bhagavan gave, one more half an hour sitting, one more group of youngsters or whoever they may be are coming. I am trying my best. Nitya truptaha. जिसको फलासक्ति नहीं है वही तृप्त हो सकता है. And you all know the contented person is the most richest person in the world. And the one with everything in its disposal yet is greedy is the most daridra. So, should we work or should we lazy out time? No, we have to work. Work towards the goal or nonsense towards the goal. Goal should be selfish or for everybody, for everyone. When that everybody benefits goal is your ambition, should you work for it with all sincerity, planning or not? Yet. Still, yes. Still, can you command the result? No. When the result doesn't come as per your choice, should you get disappointed? No. Then what to do? You have done your best, be contented with that. Never have phalasakti. Tyaktva karma phala sangam nitya truptaha. And thus third one is nirashrayaha. He is not supported in his work because of the result. The support for him is the ashraya for him to work is his ambitions, his inspirations, his abilities, capacity, which he believes given by the Lord, and which he want to use for the totality. That knowledge is ashraya to him. That inspiration is ashraya to him, not the phala ashraya. कि बल मिला तो किया, नहीं मिला तो छोड़ दिया. Such people, all of them, they start any project, थोड़ा करते हैं, expected result नहीं आया, छोड़कर भागते. Other fellows are like not like that. They are not dependent on the result. They depend on their efforts. They go on increasing the efforts so that the result comes. So their result is in putting efforts only. As regards the results concerned, they are trupta. Tyaktva karma phala sangam. Let the ambition inspire me, not the result. It should not be selfish or for anyone. It should not be selfish, it should be everyone. But after doing so, whether result comes or not, don't get perturbed. Raho nitya trupta. Hamesha. And then nirashraya. Either ashraya is dependency on the result. Working itself is my result. I am able to work. That ability itself is fulfillment. Using that ability itself is fulfillment to me. लाइक गीता बोल सकता हूं मैं, बोलना ही मेरे लिए तृप्ति है. आई एम नॉट नो आश्रिता ऑन एनी ऑफ द अदर आश्रयास. Such a person, karmani abhipravruttaha api. Karmani means in various activities. Abhi means in the best manner. Pravruttaha api, though involves. Naiva kinchit karoti saha means he will not be tired as if he has done so many things. Nor he becomes claimant of the success or failure. Nor all these doings create impressions in him. Thus, he is not adding karma samskara. He is only exhausting karma samskara. So, ज्ञान में कर्म संस्कारों को कर्म को जो संन्यास करता है, that person is doing the fourth chapter, because fourth chapter's name is Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. So nutshell में क्या है? We should be such a contented person within, full of inspiration in such a way that we are able to conceive great goals by our intellect. We are putting our best efforts with our mind, body and senses. Whatever the result comes, it's given to the Lord. If not, still we are contented but not losing the heart. We are continuing to work. That personality if you make, will you be lacking your goals? No. Will you be lacking in your efforts? No. Will you be disappointed when the negative result comes? No. Will you be arrogant when the positive result comes? No. Will you stop working? No. Do you have any ashraya outer for your performance? No. Then what is the ashraya for you? I can work. It is a duty for me to work. It is the Lord who is choosing me or using this opportunity. I'll keep on working. ऐसे लोग इतने काम करते हैं, इतने सक्सेस पाते हैं, not for them but for everyone, because the goal itself is not selfish. They are these great people, as I told you, lot of big people. You know how many firms they started, how many types of products they are creating for the nation, and how much the nation is supported by them. I don't know to name them, but you all know all of that. Then that management के मन में ये सब thoughts है, whether they know it is from Geetha or not. That is what is making. But while doing so, if they evade the tax, if they make the black money, if they put it in Swiss bank, if there are biasnesses or partialities, if there is no, the government is not taken care of, not proper tax paid, then उसका पाप अलग होता है. वो फिर I am not talking in that language. This example is not given for that. If some person is able to achieve so many things, perform so many things, because he is neither lazy nor caught up in phala, when the phala आ गया तो वही काम करता गया, और नहीं आया तो वो भी छोड़ दिया. ऐसा बंदा नहीं है वो. He is nirashraya. His ashraya is on his own abilities, capacities and opportunities. Support on that, he goes on working, aiming the goal. Goal is for everyone, not a selfish one. So tyaktva karma phala sangam means what? Don't expect any phala of any karma. Doing karma itself is phala. But that karma should be of higher goal. Second, nitya truptaha. अरे क्यों ऐसे गंदे बंदा चेहरा रोते रोते लगाते हो कि आज के, you know, all the time the asantrupti, the frustration. With the mother frustration, even though she is feeding you, you are like a buffalo eating from so many years. Frustration with father, even though all his salary is sweated and toiled and earned, he has put on your useless study only. Still atrupti, asantrupti. Teachers have taught so much, still asantrupti. Friends have given their time and so much love, उनके साथ असंतृप्ति. और भगवान तुमको गधा बनाना था, आदमी बनाया, फिर भी भगवान से असंतृप्ति. What a बेवकूफ. Nowhere contented. Other extreme is what? Careless. And that they think contentment. मुझे कुछ नहीं करना है. This extreme is wrong, that extreme is wrong. Learn contentment. Like somebody was friend for you with 1 month. Then he left. Don't worry कि मेरे को छोड़ दिया इतना दुख हो रहा है. एक महीना प्रेम दिया ना, be contented. Otherwise your mind is disturbed so much that you will not have a new friend also. Now you can peacefully do your work. An example I am giving. Trupta. Like you few children are listening to my class. I am Trupta. दो आए एक आए नहीं आया उस दिन. It's in YouTube available. Somebody will listen. Why should I be disappointed? Nitya Trupta. Trupti is in my performance, in my efforts. Result, Ishvara knows whom to give. After all, this Gita is not given by me. Lord Krishna gave. If he himself is not disappointed, if people are not studying, why should I be? He did his job in his contentment that through Arjuna I have to give it to Gita. To all whoever want, they can use it. Khattam. He is Nirashraya on the result. He is Nitya Trupta on his own performance. He is Tyaktva Karma Phala Sangaha. Though his goal is for everyone, still he is not attached to that result. Either it's good or bad. अच्छे फल का भी संगी नहीं होना और बुरे फल का भी संगी नहीं होना. बुरे फल का संगी डिसअपॉइंटमेंट से होता है, अच्छे फल का संगी ग्रीडी हो जाता है एंड ही डजंट डू अदर थिंग्स एंड ही डजंट अलाउ अदर्स टू डू. ये सब खचरा हटा दो. सो त्यक्त्वा कर्म फला संगम, कॉन्टेम्पलेट ऑन दिस थॉट. नित्य तृप्तः, कॉन्टेम्पलेट ऑन दिस थॉट. निराश्रयः. विद दैट आइडियाज, with the preparation, karmani abhipravruttah, you take up all noble activities, keep on performing, naiva kinchit karoti hi. He doesn't become the karta to keep karma phala. Those his performance in the world is not adding vasanas to him, thus he is not becoming thicker and thicker in his inner ignorances that he cannot meditate. Instead of that, he is freeing himself in his heart from any of the egos or doerships. Thus the mind is become calm and quiet. Calm and quiet mind alone can contemplate on the truth or reality. These were spiritual people. And you and I also, हाथ में काम लिया because is very good, perform किया because various reasons, फल अच्छा है कि नहीं आया, but take other one, keep on adding goals, adding performances, achieving whatever achieved, give it to the world, go ahead. Like that khet na, that farmers, every season they go on sowing the seeds, whatever grains का हो भी, जो भी आया. कभी इतना तगड़ा वाला टमाटर आते हैं because of good rains, good land, good fertilizer, good seeds. He will just give it to others, selling. जो भी है, then he starts the next plowing. सेकंड टाइम कभी वो सड़े ही आते, इतने छोटे छोटे टमाटर, वो कोई टेस्ट ही नहीं, ना खट्टा है ना मीठा है, आधा वाला है. Because the seeds were that way, that time duplicate. That also he gives and moves ahead. He is only looking for the rains to come. He is only putting his attention on the Bhumata and he is conscious of his own efforts. He goes on doing. He is Tyaktva Karma Phala Sangam. And he has so much of basta bags of rice he creates, produces. When he sells, all the mediators, everybody eats away. उनको इतना ही मिलता है. Truptatma. Nitya Truptaha. And then Nirashraya. They are the आश्रय for the whole country. They are not आश्रित on anyone. अपने मेहनत पे, भगवान की कृपा पे, भूमाता पे they are आश्रित, not others. That is why the real king is the farmer only. The real soldier is farmer. Because even for the soldiers, he is giving food. Example, I am just telling. Tyaktva karma phala sangam nitya trupto nira, like a doctor. Tyaktva karma phala sangam. That lot of money should come to me, I should become famous and all. No. I have a ability of treating, I'll do that. Nitya truptaha. एक दिन 20 आएंगे, एक दिन 100 आएंगे, एक दिन 200 आएंगे. Patients. So what? I am contented. Nirashrayaha. He is depending on his own wisdom and goodwill. Not आश्रित on newspaper will आके मेरे को famous बनाए और कोई MLA minister आके famous. He is not dependent on anyone. If you depend on anyone, you come under a lot of obligations. You will incur a lot of debts. Then all your resources are wasted for that. No, they're all very subtle thoughts. So, tyaktva karma phala sangam nitya truptaha nirasraya karmani abhipravruttaha bhi. He may be involved in so many activities, ambitions. Naiva kinchit karoti saha. He is not the doer. In the sense, I am the doer, I want this phala. This type of individuality is not strong in him. Such person's mind is calm, quiet. With calm and quiet, what is behind this world, he can meditate and realize. So this chapter for spiritual seeker is like that. Okay. Same way are the next 3-4 slokas. Please don't miss them. निराशीर यथचित्तात्मा त्यक्त सर्वपरिग्रह शारीरम केवलम कर्म कुर्वन्नाप्नोति किल्बिषम वेदृचालाभ संतुष्ट द्वन्द्वातीतो विमत्सरा समसिद्धावत् सिद्धवच कृत्वापि न निगद्यते गतसंगस्य मुक्तस्य ज्ञानावस्थ चेतसा यज्ञाचरत कर्म समग्रं प्रविलीयते. These 4 shlokas also are beautiful. Every day only one I'll talk. Let it be there in YouTube. Whoever are inspired, whenever they are interested, they can listen and catch the details. Thank you. Let us chant the shloka. Om त्यक्त्वा श्रीभगवानुवाच त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासङ्गं नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किञ्चित् करोति सः. Like the masters like Adi Shankara Vedavyasa, Puja Gurudev. Throughout life, every day, new place, new people, new topic, new project, new service. They go on doing, but they are not disappointed because their contentment mein hai, and they are not having any phalasakti. That also will not trouble them. Then nirashraya. They are Bhagavan ke ashray mein hai. They are depending on their own efforts. Then when the people are required to help, you take the help. If they refuse, then don't worry. लोगों से देखो संभाल के जीना. मदद चाहिए तो जरूर मांगना. दे रहे तो लेना. नहीं दे रहे तो लड़ना मत उनसे. जो देंगे उनसे लो. कोई नहीं तो खुद करो. These common senses and wisdoms as early as possible we have to gain. Okay. Today's common sense thought again is don't have bad company, don't give bad company. Have and give good company only. Shloka is of Gurudev. Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Gunatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. In this way, last 92 days, I gave you 92 mantras. I gave you talk on 92 topics of Geetha. And so many shlokas we learnt. Geetha shlokas also we learnt. So many of the tips are given. Every day almost a common sense thought we are touching. So these classes, because we are doing relentlessly, are giving us so many good things. Only thing is we have to receive them and use them with our faith and Shraddha. I am sure you, the regular comers, now have come out of that confusion regarding Gita's glory. You know how Gita is wisely guiding us in our own interest. So these are all wisdom. Bhagavan Krishna culled out the essence of all Upanishads, Vedas, then he gave in the form of Gita to all of us. Respect it. By itself is great. It is the essence of Upanishad. That's why it's great. It is given by Krishna. That's why it's great. It is written by Vyasa. That's why it's great. It is given to Arjuna. That's why it's great. Millions have practiced and got benefit. Therefore, also Gita is great. Today, in the beginning, also I told you every shloka how wonderful it is. Now, if these wisdoms which we are discussing now get embedded in our heart, and with that wisdom, all the ignorance, stupidity is flooded away. You live the life with that wisdom. You are Bharata. You are reveling in your knowledge implemented. Then you are already successful. बाकी सक्सेस किसको चाहिए तो दुनिया को है. हमको तो करने में ही सक्सेस है. जानकर करने में सक्सेस है. अच्छी तरह जानकारी से करने में सक्सेस है. अच्छी तरह जानकारी हमको गीता शास्त्र देता है. तो गीता शास्त्र का ज्ञान अच्छी तरह से पाकर उसके हिसाब से कर्तव्य कर्म करते हुए जो भी भले सबको बांटते हुए एक तृप्त निराश्रय आनंद जीवन में हमको जीना है. विद दिस एटीट्यूड कोई डॉक्टर है, लॉयर है, इंजीनियर है, जो भी है साधु की तरह है, वो संत ही है. There are many people in this country and the world. This way they are living. They don't know it's from Gita. Thank you. God bless you. Meet you tomorrow with another topic. Om. God, Krishna, Gita Mata, Vyasa Bhagavan, all the Gurus bless you, be with you. May you also invoke their presence. Let it empower you in all aspects, that you get such a strength to defeat all the defeating negativities or the failures and obstructions. You embark on success in whatever you choose. Thank you.